Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome to another episode of WWE 2K17 Universe Mode. Tonight, it's Smackdown, and it's coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand. And we're going to take a look at some of our featured matches this evening. Wow, big win for Hideo Itami there. The SmackDown Live Women's Champion keeps it going. Nikki Bella, big win as well. Asuka keeps on rolling, and now we have to move on to our main events this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a semi-final round in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. The winners of these following two matches will go on to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where they will compete for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the competitors for the first match up here this evening. From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Joe, of course, picking up a huge, and let's not understate that word, huge win over the United States champion AJ Styles. To advance to this portion of the tournament, Samoa Joe, he's got to be feeling good about himself. That Chimeraplex sealed the deal for him last week on Smackdown. And his opponent this evening is from Davenport, Iowa. He weighs in at 218 pounds. He is the Architect, Seth Rollins. Rollins, of course, would pick up a huge win over Baron Corbin last week. The Lone Wolf fell to the Architect, and now the two winners from last week's matches, the most recent set, will go one-on-one. The winner of this match, as I said in the introduction, will go on to Money in the Bank to compete against the winner of the following matchup, well, the next matchup, tonight's matchup, main event. And they will compete for the vacated WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Everything is on the line tonight. Shane McMahon picked 8 of what he thought was SmackDown's very best. And I can't really disagree with the guy here tonight. There we go, with the bell has been rung, and Samoa Joe, look at that, right out of the starting gates, charges Seth Rollins, belly-to-belly suplex, overhead, Seth Rollins is down, and the Samoan submission machine is all over Rollins right now. Of course, Seth Rollins is the only man within this tournament, the only man of the 8 selected within my WWE Universe modes to have ever been a world champion. He was pretty much handed that title at the beginning of the 2K17 season, but all the same, he certainly did earn it up until that point. Now, Seth Rollins, you can see he's coming back now. That's exactly what I mean. Rollins is capable. He is more than capable of handling this. Of course, Samoa Joe does have a 60-odd pound weight advantage over Seth Rollins. Joe, you know, is going to use that to his advantage, but let's not forget Samoa Joe might be a bigger man, and he certainly is, but he is also a man that is capable of impressive feats of agility. Look at that now, look at that arm wrapped in. That armbar there from Samoa Joe. Seth Rollins finds a way out of it, twists his own arm to get round to Joe and deliver those strikes. Seth Rollins may be giving up the weight, but he is a smart wrestler. We know that. Look at that single leg drop kick there from the Architect. Connects with force. And there, that knee just went into the back of the spine. The back of the spine, you know what I mean. Back of the neck, upper spine. And now Seth Rollins is working on the neck and head area of Samoa Joe, and there are multiple reasons for that, not least of which is the pedigree. Frog splash there, springboard frog splash from Seth Rollins, but Samoa Joe, knee to the face, and Seth is down. Samoa Joe is going to take over right now. Straight right there from Joe, and this could be it now. There's the German, nope, yeah, that was the German. Transitions, Dragonplex. Floats over there, grabs the arm, straight jacket. The Chimeraplex is complete. There's the cover. There's 1, 2, 3. No. That was the move that ended up putting away AJ Styles last week. But tonight was not the case for Samoa Joe. But Joe, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it in. 100%. Coquina clutch is in. Seth Rollins, though, managed to break the grasp, get the elbow to the face. That broke the entire thing up. And now Seth Rollins, out of nowhere, there's a kick to the stomach, wraps the arms. Has he got it? Pedigree! Rolls Joe away from the ropes. Here's the cover. There's 1, 2. Joe. Credit where credit is due, you know. Samoa Joe was just struck with the pedigree. He was just driven down into the mat with that pedigree. Joe looked out, and he still managed to roll the shoulder up, and that was an impressive feat from Samoa Joe. It goes to show you exactly what the WWE World Title means to these guys. Diving Meteora there by Seth Rollins continues the pressure on the Samoan submission machine. The Architect, look at that knee right to the skull. We got a cover here. Seth Rollins' hand right in the face. There's 1, 2. Joe kicks out. Joe fighting back there, and you see there's a flash of crimson over the face of Samoa Joe. Joe has him up. Powerbomb countered. Seth Rollins, face buster. What has Seth Rollins got planned? He's in the corner. He's feeling confident. You can see the adrenaline rushing through the veins of the Architect. Joe is busted open. Joe has already been struck by a pedigree tonight. Seth Rollins up and over. Falcon's Arrow. And Seth Rollins continuing on the pressure again. Seems to have moved his focus away from the neck area. Now seems to be focusing on the upper body as a whole. Never mind. Rolls it through. A Cadabra kick. Seth Rollins, look at that. The adrenaline is pumping. Seth Rollins is flying right now. Quite surprised to see Seth not try and follow that up with maybe the Rainmaker there, or the pedigree, or just something to end this matchup. Maybe he will do. Seth now looks focused. He looks focused on the thing. There's the kick, and for the second time, Samoa Joe finds himself pedigreed into the ground. Busted open, 2 pedigrees. Samoa Joe, look at that. He's an absolute state. There's 1, 2, 3. No way. Seth Rollins is astounded, and so am I. 2 pedigrees, and look at the state of Samoa Joe. Tope con hilo misses as Samoa Joe. He cannot see a thing through that crimson mask, but he is still fighting back. But Seth Rollins will not be denied. Seth Rollins is throwing everything and the kitchen sink. Steph Walker. Seth he's not sure what to do next. 2 pedigrees, and Samoa Joe is still alive. Running elbow drop by the Architect. Samoa Joe is an absolute monster. Joe in the corner. And look at that, despite everything Samoa Joe has been through, Seth is down and Joe has time to pose. Joe now going to work, setting the pace the way he wanted, but Seth Rollins is not going to have any of it. Seth Rollins breaks 3. Seth Rollins, facebuster. Into the cover immediately. There's 1, 2. Joe once again rolls the shoulder up. Seth Rollins was able to keep himself a little bit more composed that time. I think he almost expected Joe to kick out of that one. Joe now going to go for a sneaky cover. There's 2 on Rollins. Seth Rollins, the referee's hand was coming down for the 3. Seth Rollins kicked out with all of his might, made sure Joe was off. And now Seth Rollins takes down Joe. Seth going to go to the outside. He's going to do it. Tope con hilo misses. He totally underestimated the distance of Samoa Joe there. Joe went for a strike, but you saw there he just didn't quite see Seth Rollins properly. Seth hit the kick. Joe was in the ropes. Joe tops Seth Rollins out to the outside. I'm going to try and collect myself here. It's been an exciting matchup so far. We're back in the action now. Falcon's Arrow once again. Seth Rollins is a big fan of that move, is he not? We've got a cover here from Rollins. Look at that hand right over the face. There's 1, 2. And Samoa Joe kicks out again. I think Rollins that time may have actually been looking for the finish. Rollins on the middle rope, begging Samoa Joe to get to his feet. It ain't going to be good whatever he's got planned here. There's a kick, and Joe, you just saw there, went down like a sack of potatoes. Seth Rollins went for the Phoenix Splash, but once again, exhaustion getting the better of the Architect as he misses. Still has time to collect himself though. He's trying to get that adrenaline pumping again, trying to get the feeling back into those extremities. Joe just trying to stay in this thing now. Samoa Joe keeps fighting back. As much as he seems unstoppable, he has not yet managed to get close, but I say that way too soon. For the second time in the matchup, there's the Tigerplex, or Dragonplex, I guess. Wraps the arms. Chimeraplex connects. 1, 2, 3. No way. Seth Rollins kicks out as well. Joe feels like he's got this thing in hand. Samoa Joe, and to be fair, if he can apply the Coquina Clutch, it could be game over for Seth Rollins. Seth taking a bit of abuse there from Joe. Looked like he was going to try and go for a stalling vertical suplex there. Samoa Joe kick to the face of Avada Kedavra once again, and Seth Rollins standing moonsault press. Pulls him away from the ropes, not going to allow Samoa Joe the easy way out. Here's the cover from Seth. There's 1, 2, 3. I think that moonsault there just kind of knocked the wind. Shooting star, wasn't it? Sorry. Kind of knocked the wind out of Samoa Joe. Look at that there. Seth Rollins just absolutely brutal in some of his attempts. That could easily snap a tendon in the arm. Seth knows it. Samoa Joe striking with ferocity on Seth Rollins. The fact that either of these two lasted as long as they did. This facebuster there from Seth Rollins, absolutely stunning. Hits it to perfection. That's not, necessarily the most effective move in the world, but it does the job that Seth Rollins wanted to do. Samoa Joe on the back foot, and you can see here Falcon's Arrow. We saw this a few times throughout this matchup. It's an absolutely beautiful move, executed to perfection, but once again, you see here as the referee's hand is coming down, Samoa Joe says, I'm not done. But this was after the Avada Kedavra kick, which knocks Joe silly in the first place. Seth Rollins with that standing shooting star press. I believe that knocked the wind out of him, combined with the head damage he has suffered during this matchup. I honestly believe that Joe just didn't have anything left. But ladies and gentlemen, it's irrelevant what I think, because here is your winner and advancing to the finals of the tournament, the Architect, Seth Rollins. Well, I'll definitely see a spike, won't I? Ladies and gentlemen, we have to move right on to our main event this evening. This is the other semi-final matchup in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Introducing the competitors first from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds. He is the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. Zayn picking up a big win over Ty Dillinger last week. The Perfect 10 suffered the perfect loss. Sami Zayn is here tonight. He's got the challenge of a lifetime on his hands, but as many people around the world have said, if Sami Zayn can pick this one up tonight, if Sami Zayn can pick up the win tonight, there is nothing Zayn cannot do. Zayn could be going all the way to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. His opponent this evening from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Roman Reigns. 2 weeks ago, the match that this man had with Rusev was beyond incredible. Absolutely brutal matchup. Both Roman Reigns even and Rusev were forced to take last week off to recover. You see Roman Reigns has healed up pretty well from the laceration on his forehead a couple of weeks ago. Roman Reigns is ready to go though. He's ready to go tonight. Of course, if you think about it going into this one, you know, the three names that people bandied around that had the most chance of winning were AJ Styles, the United States Champion, knocked out in the first round, Seth Rollins, who we've just seen advance, and this man, Roman Reigns. I've seen many a prediction, many a money bet placed that the Money in the Bank match for the title would be the former Shield brothers, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. The only one who can put a stop to that tonight is Sami Zayn. So what do we get? The odds-on favourite or the underdog from the underground? Let's find out. Roman Reigns going to make sure it's him, and the exact same technique that was used by Samoa Joe was just used by Roman Reigns. How brilliant is that, really? Straight right hand there from Roman Reigns, but Sami Zayn, look at him there, breaks the grip, knee to the face, knocks Roman down. Sami, you know, is going to throw everything at this matchup. Sami Zayn is going to do everything in his power to make sure he gets the opportunity of a lifetime. Sami doesn't know when his next chance is going to come along. Sami believes that if he doesn't take advantage of every opportunity he's got, he will never get another one. So Sami Zayn is going to take this one, and he's going to take it to the bank, baby. Big elbow across the leg there. Sami Zayn now continuing the pressure on Roman Reigns. There's a big driver. A kick through the arm of Roman Reigns. And I don't know what Sami has planned here, but look at this. Well, this match has only just begun and Sami Zayn is going 100 miles an hour. Roman Reigns on the outside. Sami Zayn is setting up. You know what he's going to try for here. Zayn looking at the ropes. He's going to do it. There goes Zayn across the ropes. Over the top with a suicide dive. More of a plancher, really, isn't it, over the top like that? But look at Roman Reigns. Roman senses he was in trouble there. And so Roman throws Sami into the ring, gives himself a moment to recover. Say what you will about the heart and determination of the underdog. But when the big dog gets rolling, he's damn near unstoppable. Superman punch connects. Roman Reigns immediately into the cover. There's two. Sami Zayn kicks out, and Roman thought he'd stolen it then. You saw the look on Roman Reigns' face right there. He thought he'd taken this one to the bank. Some effects being shown after being driven into that floor by the plancher. All I can imagine is Roman Reigns reacted immediately on adrenaline by throwing Sami Zayn back in, but he was affected by it. Roman Reigns, though, look at that sheer strength on Sami Zayn. Again, just like the last matchup, there is a roughly 60-pound weight difference between these two guys, and now Roman Reigns is setting up. This could be the end for Sami Zayn. Spear! 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 It's over! 1, 2, no! No way, no way, no way, no way! Sami is dead. He is dead on that floor. Sami was just drilled with the spear. And he's still in this thing. Roman was going to go for the attack there. Sami Zayn up and over. Alley-oop powerbomb into the cover. There's 1, 2. Roman able to kick out without too much fuss. But now look at Zayn. Suplex. Brainbuster, in fact. That was a brainbuster. He dropped him on his head. Sami Zayn going up top. Where the hell is Sami Zayn getting this from? Splash from Zayn. I don't believe that Sami Zayn was drilled with a spear, and as soon as he got up, he seems to have found that next gear. Roman Reigns trying to fight back body drop. Now Roman Reigns is going to slow this thing right back down. The chin lock there, knee in the spine. Look, Sami slipped out. Roman Michinoku driver. Cover. 1. Sami kicks out again. Looks at Roman Reigns. I think is feeling a little bit perturbed maybe by the fact that Sami Zayn seems to be getting faster and more reactionary as the match goes on. Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb. Here it comes. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Sami Zayn just absolutely stole this one. Blue Thunder Bomb by Sami Zayn. My God. Look at that, the Spaceman plancher. No, the Spaceman is backwards, isn't it? I forget, it was a plancher of some form, anyway. Look at this from Sami Zayn, up and over. Alley-oop powerbomb. This was after he'd been drilled with a spear. And Roman got all of that damn spear. The Blue Thunder Bomb, I think, it just stunned Roman. Stunned him just about long enough for Sami to pick up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. I'm losing my voice. Here is your winner, Sami Zayn. The match is set. Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been the Ripper Daddy B. That was Smackdown. Do what you always do, people. I'll see you next time for Raw. Take care. Keep it sweet.